We are live.
Nice.
Yes, it is Eurovision 2025 Grand Final.
Final.
What? This week has gone so ridiculously quick.
I know.
I don't like it.
It's been it's been a ride again. A lot more calm than last year. Let's give it that. But
yeah, I think so. But that means tomorrow is when the PED hits, and I'm not ready for that.
No.
I don't want to even think about that right now. Right now, what we're going to do, though, is focus on today.
Yeah.
Which is, we haven't even talked about the running order, our predictions, odds, maybe even. So I thought we'd do that now.
Yeah.
Before the show starts. Because we watched the jury show yesterday.
Yeah.
And I must say, I'm blown away with how everything has been in terms of Basil hosting and the actual show itself, the staging.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just telling you, the intro is something, like in general.
Yeah, I love the little skit they do in the beginning.
So good.
Yeah.
It's so good. I mean, the semi-finals were good, but I think when we watched it yesterday, I was like, wow.
Yeah, and also the interval act after the acts have competed are really nice. Yeah. Well, the ones that we saw.
Yeah. Really, really good. So, yeah. I don't know, where should we start? Should we go into the running order?
Sure.
Have we even looked at that? Let's get up Eurovision World and then see from there. Can everyone? Oh, yes. Okay. Wonderful. So, the running order. Let me put this to the side so I can see what people are saying. There we go. All right. So, Norway starts off the show.
Yeah. Good start, I think. Yeah. Very fiery, very nice. He sounded a bit tired yesterday in his voice.
Everyone
in the jury show.
Yeah, he just sounded like he'd been going through it, which all of the artists have been.
I mean, fair enough. Like, especially the younger artists who aren't as seasoned and knowing how to preserve their voice well. It's a rough thing, Eurovision.
Yeah, I think even Luxembourg, she started off quite rough as well yesterday.
Yeah, but she picked it up pretty nicely, I think.
Yeah. No, I think in general, the running order is pretty solid. I can't remember if there was anything in here that I was like, not sure about
I don't. Yeah, I mean, we have towards the end we have break Sweden, break France, break.
Yeah,
which is ridiculous. They're like going so out of their way to make France's staging happening, and it's a bit annoying to me.
Yeah. Oh, Oz is here. Hey, Oz.
Hey, Oz.
We miss you. My God, like it's not the same without you here. I must say.
Yeah.
But next year.
Yeah.
You better be here. But yeah, like I liked what I was seeing in terms of the running order yesterday. I don't think there was anything that.
No.
There was nothing weird as well that happened in the jury show, was there?
Yeah, I see a question here from Arek. Is it true that during the jury show, Poland's Justina got tangled in the strings and didn't make it on time for the choreo? That was the jury show for the semi-final that happened. So yes, that happened, but it didn't really matter because it was telephone only, and the jury will only be used as a backup. But yesterday, it's so wild that like in every interview even she is so on point vocally, and then yesterday during the jury show she did miss the note. Well, it sounded a bit odd, the note in the ropes. She didn't get tangled this time, but she
I didn't
completely missed it.
No, I know. I think she's just been working her voice too much, considering every interview she's like screaming.
Yeah,
but I still think she's going to do well. Yeah, I definitely think. A lot of people are saying vote Albania, vote Poland, Finland. Those are the ones I think are going to be in the top 10 personally for me. I guess we can talk a bit about that actually. I'll go back to this in a second. My tops, I think definitely Finland could be the contender to win for me. Now, it was Sweden all the way, but now I'm like, I think Finland's got this. I don't know. Unless we have a malfunction on the stage, which happened in rehearsals. I'm not too sure anyone really knows about that.
They'll get a run through though. Like they have the ability to do it again if it happens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But that's what happened in the rehearsal. She didn't manage to get on the microphone in time. So if that all goes according to plan, I do see this winning.
Yeah.
I do see this winning. What about you?
I think the jury winner is going to be the winner at the end, or at least the one that does really well with the juries. Maybe Austria can snag it at the end. I don't know. I'm starting to get the feeling that it might be Austria's.
Really?
Yeah. Even though I don't think the staging is as effective as it could have been.
Yeah, I think that the lighting at the end of the show, the techno bit, they should have been color, because the rest of it looks and sounds very classical, and then all of a sudden it's a completely different song. And I think it should visually convey that too.
Even in a way, I saw shots from the crowd who was close to watching the performance in the arena, and it just looks so much better when you saw the color as well. Like, it's a bit an odd choice in the end. I'm not sure if it pays off. You know, we have a bunch of those like favorites who have just odd choices with their staging, like France. I don't like, it's super elaborate and it takes so long to set up, but I'm not sure if it helps the song or it distracts from the song.
Do you think France could be winning it? Because a lot of people said that to me. Not so much here, I'm seeing no one really mentioning it, but in the press center, everyone's like, France is a high contender here to win.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's got a good running order spot, and they're doing everything in their power to aid France to the win, I guess. But
I really just don't like that sand coming from behind shot.
Yeah.
The rest I like, actually.
Yeah, I just don't see the connection with the sand and the mom. Like, yeah, time passing by, but it's just, I don't know. I wish that they just kept it simple with some lighting. That would have been more effective, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. Your other tops?
Personally, I love Latvia. I think that's now my number one.
Oh yeah. Oh, number one.
Yeah, and like when we were watching the semi-final in the Eurovision Village, it got such a massive pop when it was over, and that was like probably a crowd a lot more casual than what you would expect at the arena itself.
Yeah.
And that says something. And for the flag parade, they use fake crowd noises.
Oh yeah.
So the big favorites get a big crowd noise when they get announced on the stage.
Yeah.
Like all the big countries that are in it for the win and probably did well in the semifinals all get like a loud pop. Interestingly, Latvia also got such a loud noise. So I'm getting my tinfoil hat here and saying Latvia gets top 10.
I think it will be. It's so good. Like, some people were like, they weren't even going to qualify. Are you joking me?
Yeah.
It's so good. I think we even saw the potential of this being top 10 at the national.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I thought so too. But yeah, it was just such an interesting thing to see how the casuals respond to it. It is such a jury show and such a jury please, because like they're flawless vocally together.
Yeah.
And the telephone apparently like responds to it very well too. Like friends of mine said, "Whoa, that actually looked really beautiful," and it sounded really good too. So yeah, Latvia I think could get a top 10.
Yeah, agreed. We haven't mentioned Sweden really much, but I still think there's potential here. But the more time has gone by in the last few days, basically, I'm just leaning towards, I'm not getting that feeling they're going to be probably top 5, I think, if not runner-up.
Yeah.
But when I'm thinking people do still want something a little bit different this year, in terms of the country winning it. Unfortunately, I think if this song was any other country, I think I'd have more feeling.
Maybe, but then there's also in the juries a big Sweden bias, so that might help them in that regard again as well. So I don't know. We'll see. I could still definitely see them doing it, but it would be the boring answer. But it's still a fun song. Like it's in my top 10. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's I want something left field. You know, I love an underdog story.
Yeah, I know. Let's talk about Greece actually, because there are quite a few people are bringing that up. I love this. I think the issue a lot of people are having is with the staging and the AI that I mentioned. We were speaking to. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it.
AI.
The AI background, CG, whatever graphics. Maybe it's not AI.
I didn't really spot it as AI or something. I think the pigeon visual is nice.
The blue bit.
But for a lot of the song, the stage feels quite empty.
Yeah.
And I think it would have been easily fixed by a couple dancers being there for a bit longer. Like if the one dancer that is there for the first chorus and then just goes away and never to be seen again. I think they could have played with that a lot better. Like the way the dance got introduced is really nice. I wish it stayed, and like maybe 2 more dancers were joined at some parts, so it would fill up the stage a bit more and fill up the full song a bit more. But she is flawless vocally all the time. Every
So
single
good.
run
Such
through.
a strong vocal. I think it might be one of the best vocals.
Yeah.
Just because she is spot on.
Yeah.
And that last shot is so nice.
Yeah, with
Like,
the dress.
I think people had an issue with the black dress because it's quite frumpy. But that's why that last shot is so impactful, because you got this contrast from the dark, kind of not so feminine dress to a very feminine, angelic dress. And the meaning of the song for some people that don't understand Greek is actually really, it's about like leaving your homeland and stuff. And it makes sense to me. And I think this will do well. I see this being top 10 potentially as well. I actually need to write down my top 10 because I haven't done that.
In good old Nush fashion, it would be 16 songs in the top 10.
Yeah, right now that is the case. So it's like, I think Sweden, Finland, Greece, Latvia. What am I missing?
Austria, Switzerland.
Switzerland, yeah.
Israel.
Israel.
Ukraine.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
You think?
France. You were missing France.
There's something else. I think Armenia could get it.
True.
I think Armenia can do top 10. I really see the potential. Why do I have such like weird hands? I don't know, I'm losing it.
I'm becoming a potato doctor.
Yeah. And you know what? Denmark could surprise. Because she's done so well in terms of like people's like reactions. I feel like a lot of people are loving this song and performance.
It's a very bubble kind of song though. Like this is the type of song that's very beloved in the bubble. And outside of it, it's maybe a little less.
Yeah.
Norway, I don't think will get top 10.
Albania could do it as well, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see what the odds are though. I'm actually curious. Have you seen them?
I've looked at them briefly. Like earlier today, EC Tom put out a tweet that they're like literally exactly the same as last year.
Are they?
Yeah, like the top. I don't know. This is very odd.
Let's have a look at the odds. I'm just curious. We can look through it together. Obviously, this isn't ever a determination of real life.
So last year, the percentages were super similar. Like literally, I think in the morning, Rim Tim Tagidim had 40%. Then what was the second place? Israel, maybe? Remember. Israel, I think, had done the most. And then third, it was Nemo on like 12% as well. So like literally the percentages of the top 5 were exactly the same last year as they are now. But of course with different countries and songs. And then it was Ireland was 5th and somebody else was 4th. I
do not know why UK is this high up.
UK?
I like the song, but I just think it looks quite messy right now to me.
To me, it's getting last place.
Yeah, last. Okay. Yeah. I don't know about last.
Listen, I was of the opinion that this has its audience and the musical theater stuff, but it's just too messy. One of the girls missed a couple of her cues and a couple of her lyrics and notes she needed to hit. And on top of that, you have more competing songs. Like Latvia really competes for the same batch of jury points with like I think vocals together. And Latvia is flawless, and UK is not flawless. So yeah,
I just can't believe Armenia's the lowest odds here
to win.
Oh, is this just to win?
Yes.
Oh, win. Okay.
Nothing about this the finish position. This
what
is
about
just
let's see top 10 then?
It's not going to be that much different, but
yeah, it's pretty much the same.
This makes sense.
This does make sense to me, I think. But I think I would also put.
I'd sneak a 5 on
Latvia. I think Latvia needs to be in there.
Yeah.
And I still see Armenia being in top 10. Sorry, but I do. I really do. I think everyone talked how good this was.
Yeah.
I know I'm biased. I know. But I'm just going off by everyone else.
Yeah. No, it's true.
I can be realistic sometimes.
A lot of people said how good it was. And even, again, at Eurovision Village, it got one of the biggest pops of the night. And bigger than Greece, for example. and that was really interesting to me. So it's definitely very much liked, and there's no song really like it. Like it's very much like the laddie song, if we're watching it with the family, this is the one that the dad will vote for, or the brother will vote for, or something like that, you know. And in general, like he just has a really good performance, so could definitely get high up there. Maybe top 10 is a bit of a reach, but
I think it could be.
Yeah.
But
Maybe.
no, I think
Would be cool.
Yeah, it'd be really interesting to see. I do think Norway's going to do well as well. But I don't know. I just hope.
No, running order really kills it. Like being first,
True.
it really, really kills it. And last night he started so tired. So the juries will be tough. He will get some 20 points, and like I don't see it being super high up, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Yeah. I know. To be fair, its placement's not that good either.
I disagree.
You think that's a good
It's
placement?
a really good placement.
Well, because it's in between Greece and Switzerland.
Yeah. It
True.
stands out.
No, you're right. You're right. Good point. Didn't see who was sandwiched in.
Yeah, it's pretty much like towards the end as well. It's a nice spot.
It is. But yeah. Is there anything else we need to look at? I'm not too sure. What is this?
The running order.
But it's just a different form of it.
Yeah, I guess so. Just like Eurovision World has decided to.
I am excited though now because like it's just come very quickly, and like I don't think I processed a lot of it, and then I woke up and I'm like, what? Like how? How is it here?
I know.
Also, sorry if you're hearing ding dong in the back. Like we're next to a church, and it does not stop. Sometimes, like yesterday, it was going on.
I think
like
it must have
20
been
minutes.
like a wedding or something yesterday, but like today it's going off as well. Like. As in, like you have a Eurovision song with like a guitar breakdown. That's what the church does here sometimes.
Yeah.
Not on the guitar, but with the bells, of course.
Yeah. You think France will place higher than Austria? I actually think that could be possible. But I don't know. We need to see how everything works out. Again, there's a lot of staging potentials that could go wrong. Is that right? There's stagings that could go wrong that could affect the end results, which would make you don't understand what I'm saying.
No, because you can just do it again.
Yeah, but does everyone see that?
What?
Do they see two performances?
Yes. So like in the past, whenever a staging went wrong, or for example in 2011, there was a staging failure for Spain, for example, or even for jury in 2017, there was a staging failure. And they got the opportunity to do it again after all of the songs had performed. So Spain decided, okay, yes, we want to do it again. Our performance goes to Space Invader. The stage invader didn't affect it very much. UK decided to not do it again because it added some extra pizzazz to the performance. But yeah, whenever something goes wrong with the staging, that is not in the hands of the singer. Like if you miss a note, you miss a note. That's it. Yeah. But if it's something that has to do with the staging, then you can do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I was going to say like that could affect it, but never mind them. I think it could be a surprising winner, and if it was, who would it be? I don't know.
Belgium.
Can we not?
So no, it's more of a.
Sad.
I know it's more of a meme I have on my own Twitter because after the first rehearsal I said like, oh, Belgium could be a new contender for the win, and then it just non-qualified, and people kept coming back to it being like, what were you saying, Roy? And now I'm just double downing in on Belgium winning.
I think that Albania could do it potentially because it is such an out the box song.
Yeah,
and it is visually quite in your face. Oh my god, something just went in my eye. What was that? Had a malfunction.
You can do it again. Staging.
Albania. I think it could. Imagine if they did.
We'll
go
in
really this
fun.
Year, test it out, and then go back next year.
Yeah, we can tell you about all the spots that are cool in Albania to visit, and
yeah, but Belgium would have been mine if they went through. But not anymore.
No. So. Yeah, I don't know who could be the really surprising one. I'm scared to give any predictions as well, after like all the ones I've missed so far already.
Yeah, but I think I don't know. I'm seeing Finland right now.
Yeah,
and I hope so actually, because I think Finland has been deserving a win for a very long time.
Yeah,
and I do think that this performance is unique. It's she's talented. She's not really messed up vocally, in my opinion, at all.
She looks like a superstar with that staging, you know?
She really does.
And sometimes that's all you want. Like,
Yeah.
you want to really indulge in the world of the singer and the song. And her being a superstar could really persuade people to be like, oh yeah, I want to be like her. Oh yeah, this is really cool. And vote.
Yeah, I think so, definitely. You think they'll flop in the jury, Finland?
Look, yesterday when I was watching the show, I was like, there's actually more jury songs that really want to grab votes from the jury than I initially thought in my head were there. So it's gonna be interesting.
I think so. I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't. I just know that, again, I keep saying this, it is such a good show this year, and not so much the songs. I think the actual hosting and the staging and the production and this level of things makes the show what it is.
Yeah.
Because I think if the songs were in, I don't know, let's say when Portugal hosted, no, Turin maybe. Turin wasn't a very strong hosting.
No.
If you brought those songs in that year, it would be like, oh, okay, not so much, but everyone is gonna love this. The interval acts, like, it makes the songs better.
The host being really funny too.
Really funny.
Yeah.
I really love that. And yeah, I was just sitting in awe yesterday, being like, this is amazing. I can't believe I'm here. You know, like, I just kept thinking that because it's just, so nice. Oh, Poland, didn't really mention that. Yeah, I think they could do really well as well. But I don't know, because you're not a huge fan of the song.
No. I mean, the staging made it grow on me a bit. And it's cool it went to the final, but I don't see it do incredibly well in the final. Like, it'll get like mid-table-ish, I think.
Who do you think is going to be bottom five?
UK. Bottom five. Maybe Luxembourg.
Really?
Yeah, because it's so early on as well, and there's other songs that do similar things. Norway, maybe. I could see Spain being bottom five. It's very much the type of song that the fandom loves and locals might not necessarily respond to. But then again, in the Netherlands, you can give like scores to songs, and then you get like an average of what they say, and we are very strict. Like, all of the averages were really low, but Spain was one of the higher ones. So I don't know, maybe it does translate to home.
I don't know. I think UK. I didn't think so until recently.
San Marino could be in the bottom five as well.
Oh yeah. I still can't believe that qualified. I'm actually quite shocked about it. I love the song, so I was a bit like, it just kind of deserves to be there. But at the same time, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What happened? Iceland bottom five? You think bottom five?
No, not super high, but not bottom five, I don't think.
You know what's interesting this year? I think the songs this year that have gone through are not unique songs. Not very unique. And not all of them. I'm just giving an average of the songs that have been picked. They're songs that we kind of would have heard a few years ago.
Yeah.
All of them, in my opinion, not all of them, sorry. A lot of them. And it's interesting because I thought the ones that have the unique factor normally go through. But this year, that's not been the case. Like, Iceland, we love it, obviously. But it is not a sound that we've not heard.
No.
But the performance made it.
But the uniqueness really matters for the grand final, because then you can only vote for that unique song. You know? And I think in the semifinals, people do tend to go for a bit more, safer songs or similar songs in general. But it makes the unique ones stand out so much more, like Austria, but also Latvia, Armenia, even Portugal. They really stand out. Even Lithuania, that one really stands out.
Lithuania really does stand out.
It's early on, but in between the songs they're in, it's really nice.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, Germany could be bottom five.
Yeah, definitely.
I really like.
She was so nervous yesterday. Like, she started off the song, and you could visibly see her shaking the microphone. and like the beginning of the song was a bit shaky as well vocally. Then once the song got going, like basically the first chorus was done, she was like, okay,
Yeah.
I need to go down the stairs and I need to hit these cues. And she went into like the little part where the dancers come in, and I think that made her feel a bit more at ease and more comfortable. And after that, it was fine.
Yeah, exactly.
But it just started off very shaky, unfortunately.
And also there's a lot of audio. There's something they put on the microphone for sure. I felt it sounds like there's like the backing track or something is like another voice. I heard like an alteration. Yeah.
Yeah,
like a voice
you can like
alteration.
preset a microphone to have effect
That's what
on
it
it.
kind of sounded like to me. Thoughts on Switzerland? It's stunning. It's beautiful. It's going to do it really, really well.
Yeah.
If it isn't top 10, I will be very shocked with this one. Did I add that in my top 10? Probably not.
I don't even know anymore. The only thing that will work against it, obviously, is that look, if you're sitting at home and you want to vote for a song and you're doubting between Switzerland and, let's say, Canada or something, not participating, but hypothetically, and you're like, oh, I don't know which one of the two I want to vote for, and then one of the deciding factors could very much be, oh, Switzerland already won it last year, so I'm going for Canada. That is like the thing they're extra having to fight against. So maybe that's why I could see it fall out of the top 10, but it looks stunning and it will definitely get a lot of jury points for sure.
Yeah, also, okay, I kind of agree with that. I was just thinking about the interval act in my head because I remember yesterday, Celine Dion comes on the video. No. Canada, and this unlocked a memory. So yeah, Celine Dion's in it.
Yeah, in this show.
Yeah.
Maybe I was in the toilet, I didn't see her.
Yeah, she comes the same thing as she did the other time.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's predicting that she's going to come on stage. It would be iconic. Why wouldn't she?
Because she got a health condition, I think.
She can't fly?
I don't know exactly what it is, but there was like health issues why it wasn't easy to make it possible for her to come to Europe.
Okay. I still feel like she could, but it'd be interesting to see that.
Claude,
let's talk about Claude. Some people.
He did well. He did really well, I think.
Yeah, I think we preferred this one, didn't we? I preferred the jury show.
Yeah, he did really well. Like he didn't miss a single note. He added a bit more energy to his performance as well. So yeah, it was a good run through.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think it's going to win anymore.
No, I never thought it was a winner potential. But it is, a clean song. It will do well in both juries and televote. Like it'll get a nice points total from both, and maybe that will be enough. I don't know.
Yeah. Canada Eurovision. I think we've got enough countries right now. I don't know. Is there anything else we need to talk about? Well, of course, you guys keep putting in some things to talk about if you want. What is that? Is anyone doing anything fun for the final? Is everyone going to be with friends, family? If anyone is in Eurovision, is anyone in Basel? What are you doing tonight? Because if you are, I highly recommend the Village if you can.
Yeah.
This year's Village is insane.
Yeah, it's something else. And it's like the one in Liverpool was really good as well because it was a massive square. I think this is like equal size nearly, but it's like all with a roof, which somebody also said, it felt a bit too much like an expo for me. I'm not too sure about it, but like it makes sure that everyone stays dry and it's like so much space and it's a good vibe. Like there's so much space. It's covered with a roof, so you don't need to be worried about being rained on or anything. Although the weather, it's getting a bit cloudy now and a little chilly maybe, but yeah,
it hasn't, but it's been so nice. Like,
it's been sunny.
They just really weren't prepared for the sun. I didn't think they.
Yeah, that too. But it's a perfect venue for a village. Like, wow,
so nice. And like, do you remember when we first went in? We're like, this is big, and then like you go through the barriers,
and then there's another room. It's like, what?
It's humongous. I never felt like suffocated or like this. No. Like even Liverpool felt like this is really busy right now. Do you know? I didn't get that vibe. It felt like there was people in there, but like we could sit down.
Yeah.
And we got there late.
Yeah, we got it pretty late. So it's also, we found like a spot that I don't think many people knew about was publicly accessible.
Yeah.
Which was good for us. But yeah, there's many rooms that you could stay in and watch it from. And yeah, it's a good Eurovision Village. Take notes, Sweden. This is how you do it. Not like last year. That was such a tiny stage.
Was
and
awful for Eurovision Village.
yeah,
And Tampere, how do you say it?
Tampere. Yeah.
I think you said that.
Yeah, they have a massive arena where they host the national final in as well, I think. It's called the Nokia Arena, I think. I think it's got like 16,000 capacity or something like that. And like, and it's Erica's hometown, so let me actually Google that for you.
Is it? Oh, that'd be great.
Tampere.
Oh, I saw someone's watching it in Denver.
Denver?
Yeah, using it to ignore our country for a few hours. That's hilarious.
Nice.
As you should. As you should. Yeah, it would be interesting.
The Nokia.
Wait, isn't that where the UMK was?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, is that what you said?
The national final. I didn't use very technical words there, maybe, but the record attendance is 13,000. And for concert, it has 15,000 capacity, and for ice hockey, 13,455. So, yeah, it opened in 2021, so it's like modern,
Fresh.
state of the art, like
It's fresh.
got a high ceiling. It's perfect for Eurovision, actually.
Anyway, maybe let's discuss this when we know the winner,
Of
because
course.
it might not even be the case.
No,
but we're hoping for that.
hey, maybe Denmark will win and we go to Torshavn or something, like on the Faroe Islands.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Anything else I want to bring up? I don't know. We figure out what we're doing for the rest of the day, because we're going to go watch it in the press room. I think we've decided.
Yeah.
Which will be nice, because every day we've done something different. We did the arena on Tuesday, Village on Thursday, and I think it might be nice to be in the press center. But yeah, maybe we should end on that 30-minute mark.
Pretty decent.
Do you have anything else to say?
Did
I not bring up? If I didn't bring up something, please.
I wouldn't know on top of my head that we did or didn't bring up.
But yes, I'm very excited. So yeah, we're gonna get going for the day. I will try to do a live stream afterwards. I'll see how it feels when we're done. Because obviously it's gonna be quite late, but I will be doing my reaction in the press center of what happens.
Yeah.
So that will come out, and my vlogs. If you haven't been checking out the vlogs, I've been uploading them almost every day. So yeah, we have been having a lot of fun as well as working. So this last couple of days, actually, I've been trying to enjoy it more. So and yeah, which is good. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to leave it on. I definitely am rooting for Erica, so let's see what happens. And yeah, let's wait and see.
Yeah,
but I hope
definitely.
you guys have an amazing grand final day, whatever you're doing. And yeah, we'll touch in afterwards.
Definitely.
Thanks guys for coming on, and we'll speak soon.
Have a good day.
Bye.